Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today is going to be a full ball mastery / close control dribbling training session. Just before we jump into it, I want to say a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is where I built my very own website, 7mlctraining.com. And from websites to analytics and marketing tools, Squarespace is the all-in-one place to grow your online presence and manage your business. So the goal of today's session is just to get as many touches as possible with all the different surface areas of both feet, trying to be really sharp on the ball. We're going to go through repetitions of each of the drills that I'll demonstrate instead of doing time reps, because we want to make sure we're deliberate with every touch we take. Nice and sharp under full control. So we've got 3 drills in total, very easy to set up. You just need a handful of cones. If you don't have cones, you can use water bottles, socks, anything you have lying around the house. So let's jump right into the first drill here. All you'll need is 2 cones placed 1 step apart, and of course you're going to need a football. So today we're going to really work on turning with the ball, keeping it under control. So to begin with, we're going to be using our right foot only, or you can use your left foot only to begin with. And all we're going to be doing is going in a figure of 8 pattern around these cones, trying to take as many touches as we can. So for each of these drills, I'm going to go for about 20 seconds or so, but I'm going to try and do 10 repetitions. So 5 on the left side and 5 on the right. Should take me about 20 seconds if I'm doing it at a good pace. So we're trying to get as many touches as we can, and then we'll go into the next one. So that's exercise 1. Now we're just going to rest here for 10 to 20 seconds, making sure we're getting all that lactic acid out of the legs. And then we're going to do the exact same thing with our left foot. So we're just going to rest here, making sure we're attacking each drill and each repetition with high intensity. So a couple more seconds rest, and we'll go into the next one. As you can see, I'm taking inside and outside touches with my left foot or my right foot, depending on which foot you're going with. So here we go. One more for good measure. And rest there again. So as you can see, low center of gravity, slight bend in the knees, making sure I'm focusing on the ball. Usually when you're dribbling, of course, you want to be keeping your head up to look at your options, but we're really focusing on our ball mastery. So I want to keep our eyes on the ball. We don't have any other players around us that we need to be aware of. So working on that tight control. We're going to rest here for another 15 seconds or so. Then we're going to use the inside of our feet only. Off we go. And hold. So as you can see here, again, over the ball with my body, making sure it's underneath me so I can keep full control, taking those small touches. We've got 2 more exercises on this one. The next one, we're going to be using the inside and outside of both feet. And then the final one, we're going to incorporate the sole. So really try to use all the different surface areas of both feet. A few more seconds rest, then we'll get into the inside and outside. And hold. So we're going to go into the final one here. We're going to incorporate our soles. So we're going to roll it through the gap in the middle, then just use the inside of our foot to control it around the outside. Just a few more seconds rest, and we'll get into this one. Off we go. And hold. As you can see, the touches aren't perfect, your legs are gonna get heavy, so it's really gonna challenge your control. But keep up with this one. If you have time, you can repeat multiple sets of this one, but go through it at least once before you move on into the second drill. So about 1 to 2 minutes rest here, then we'll get into drill number 2. So after a couple minutes of rest, we're gonna go into the second drill. So I've placed down 3 cones to form a triangle. Each of the cones is 1 step apart from each other. And we're gonna follow a similar pattern to what we did in drill 1, but we've just added that 3rd cone in to make it a little bit more challenging. So 4 exercises in total for drill 2. We're gonna go through using the right foot only, the left foot only. We're gonna incorporate the inside of both feet and then finish with the soles. So all we're gonna be doing is starting at the top cone here. You can start at any of the points, but each time you go around the top point, that's 1 repetition. We're gonna do 10 of those in total. So we're gonna weave around. Every time you go around one of the bottom cones, you return to the top, and then you go to the next one. It'll make sense as I get on with this drill here, but we're gonna start by using the right foot only. So you can use the inside and outside of your right foot. We're gonna go for those 10 reps, rest, and we'll get into the second one. So off we go. And hold. So as you can see here, you can vary it up. You can go to the same cone twice. Just make sure that you get back to that top cone in between each one. So I'm gonna get my breath back here for about 10 seconds or so. Then we're gonna go through the same exercise with my left foot only. Off we go. One more for good luck. And hold. So your legs are definitely going to be burning at this point. Slightly more intense than the first drill. Again, all those same tips apply. Keeping a low center of gravity, tight touches, getting as many touches as you possibly can. So this time, we're going to go through using the inside of both feet to manipulate the ball around the cones. A few more seconds rest. And off we go. And hold. Whew. This is tough. You build up a lot of lactic acid during these small exercises. So it's important to get your rest in between so you can tackle each one with good intensity. For the last one, we're going to use the sole to roll the ball around the cones. So a few more seconds rest here, and off we go. 3, 2, 1. And hold. Whew. Couple more minutes rest, and we'll get into the third and final drill. So moving into the third and final drill now, your legs should definitely be warm by now. We've created a crosshair shape using 9 cones. Each of the cones is 1 step apart from each other all the way around. So we've got 2 exercises for the third drill. It's going to be slightly more challenging. The first exercise, we're going to start facing the front of the drill the entire time. So our body always faces forward. And we're going to be using the inside and soles of both feet to manipulate the ball all the way around the course. So starting at the edge, you can start at any of the 4 sides. We're going to use the inside. We're going to roll it through. So you can use a combination of each. We're going all the way around, across to the opposite side. So we're getting around all 4 points. And then as you get to the top, we're still going backwards. So working on our forwards and backwards movement with the ball, keeping close control. Around all 4 sides again, until we're back to the start. And then for the final exercise, we're going to go around the course once again, but this time we're turning our body with the course. So on the exercise 1, we're facing forward the entire time. Now we can actually rotate our body and use all the different surface areas of both feet. You can be as creative as you want with this one. So we're going through the course, inside and outside, turning at the middle. As you can see, I'm always pivoting to the direction I'm going with the ball. You can use the sole, inside, outside of both feet, but we're turning at the end. So really working on our pivoting, keeping the ball under control, roll it through, all the way out to the side, as many times as you want, around that middle cone, and back to the start. Again, repeat that one 3 to 5 times, and you've completed the entire ball mastery workout. So that's the ball mastery training session I have for you today. It takes around 10 minutes to complete 1 circuit of today's drills. So if you want to add sets, you can turn this into a 20-minute workout or a 30-minute workout, or depends on how much time you have to train. But I hope you enjoyed today's session. Just before I go, I want to say another huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is where I built my very own website, 7mlctraining.com, and it's allowed me to put everything 7mlc training in one place, and it's become the central hub of my entire brand. You can access my Instagram, my podcast, as well as my very own 7-day training programs. It's been an absolute game changer for my brand, so if you've ever considered building your own website or you have an online business, check out Squarespace. They make it so easy to build a professional looking website without needing to know anything about coding or web design. So I'm going to leave a link in the description, and if you use that link, you can get 10% off your first website. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for weekly training videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.